good. Okay, close this. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, Beyond moved up a little bit, but not a lot. Okay. You ready? Ready? Okay. All right. Boom. And rolling.
Ready?
Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a headlock, so fear not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murders on this track to try and rock your socks. Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a headlock, so fear not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murders on this track to try and rock your socks.
Damn.
Welcome everybody to Trap Stocks. It is January 29th, 2021. My name is David.
I'm Brian. What's up?
And we want to fuck over the man hard today.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck the man.
Fuck
Damn.
the man.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, I held that bong rip way too long. Woo! Fucking
You what?
feel it. I held that bong rip too long. I can feel it in my eyes.
Silly goose. I want to give out a huge shout out to Mad Terp Labs. Right now I'm smoking on some rosin. So if you see the white package, solventless.
Dang.
What else do we got?
We also have our loved sponsors, the cheat code Algo. You know the deal. If you're new here, check them out. They use an algorithm on TradingView. It's like $60 a month or maybe permanently, not quite sure on that. If you use our link below here, then we get some money, you get a discount, you get access to that algorithm, you get access to their amazing Discord. They're an amazing sponsor. We love them.
Oh, it is, you need it. You need some sort of algorithm just to help you along with your decision. Because if you find something that you really, really like and you do your due diligence, you go on Stock Twitch, you see this shit coming out, Algo's the way to go.
Yeah, and I mean, I've never thought to pull up the algo while we're actually here, but like, we look at the graph all the time, but this is it, you know, it's saying like, the algorithm's sending, hey, buy here, that's the signal, sell here, buy here, you know, where it's just very helpful. You can look at it and see what the trend is. Like, maybe if you're looking to make a trade at like a top or something like Dave and I were doing earlier, you look at the trend, you're like, you know what, maybe it's going to turn around here, let's make a sell here. Very nice.
Mm-hmm. All right, so since we started the show, my portfolio started to take a little bit of a dip.
We decided that we weren't going to look at portfolios during the show because you get too distracted.
Well, no, so I was trying to figure out which one I wanted to talk about first. So the first one I want to talk about, because I am supporting the cause, we're fighting the fucking man. So the first thing I did, or not first thing, but early in the morning, I bought 5 shares of GME because Robinhood is limiting you to 5 shares. So I wanted to get in. I found a good point, up over $100, but I don't think I'm going to take it out until next Monday, bro.
Don't take it out. Fucking Join the cause. I am still planning on joining the cause. I mean, you look at that. That looks like consolidation before another gigantic GME pop. Yeah, I mean, just to recap, this GME thing is now worldwide. My dad texted me last night, and he goes, "The Prez Robinhood stuff is hilarious," and I was like, "This isn't Prez versus Robinhood. I mean, he's like a voice for the voiceless at this point, but like, this is fucking war at this point. Bullshit. You could only sell so many assets yesterday. Not only on Robinhood. People are shitting on Robinhood hard because they like really came down, but TD Ameritrade apparently wasn't allowing people to trade securities. There were other big platforms that were doing it. But yesterday you could only sell, and the only people that could buy were fucking hedge funds. So anything that was getting sold off was getting bought back by the big boys. It was ridiculous. Huge corruption. And then today Robinhood says, okay, we've decided that the risk is manageable, but we're only going to allow, you can only buy 5 shares of GameStop. Sundial, you can only buy 1,500 shares of Sundial. And it's like, that's not per purchase, that's aggregate total. So like, if you can only buy 5 shares of GameStop right now, and basically what they're doing is openly manipulating the market to keep it down. Because like, and they also said no margin, which is fine. I understand. This is hugely volatile. They don't want to loan people money to buy this stock that's going crazy. I get it. They like, that's a risk management thing. But this whole like, you can only buy 5, fuck you. This is a free market. You. This is a free market. Just because the big boys are losing money for what, the first time in history? Suck my dick. You've been getting bailed out forever, and now you give the poor boys some stimmy money, and apparently they're okay at turning it around, and it's a big problem now. No. Fuck off. Unreal.
Oh, dude, I'm totally on board. All we did was research and just watch multiple videos of just like everybody shitting on Robinhood for the last 12 hours. But I want to switch off from like the Wall Street bets stocks to Workhorse. Let's talk about Workhorse.
Love Workhorse.
So ticker WKHS. So Brian and I are both in the $35 calls that expire today.
That are in the money.
Yeah, they're in the money. So we're still up. I'm up 37% still with an average cost of 91 cents. It's at $1.20. It was at $2.40 not that long ago. By looking at this trend, Brian, do you think it's going to go up, or do you think it's going to continue to go down?
I think that it's doing exactly what I said it was going to do. I looked at level 2. This is a hot morning after a sell-off, you know?
Yep.
Hot morning. What did I say? It's got to come down. Look at the time. It's 9:38. It's lunchtime. It's got to come down before it goes back up. I personally think this is going to come back down a bit. Dan's going to be like, ha 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 ha, I was right. It's like, no, you're still a fucking moron. And then it's going to turn around and go back up. Because Workhorse is getting the USPS contract. Yesterday, there's a huge fucking sell-off, and a bunch of things were manipulated. Workhorse suffered from it. I think it's possible, maybe it's not likely, but it's possible we see another push to 40 today. We just saw it 2 days ago. And it's on a very similar run right now. One would even say, like, a more reasonable run, because when it made that run to 40, I think it started off at 26. You know, we're starting off at 32 today. That's not as insane as 26 to 40 in a day.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's currently on a downward trend flag. It's coming up. Went up like 50 cents since you've been talking. I hope it fucking booms up to 40. Yeah, like you said, it has a bunch of good news coming out, and I can't wait to secure that contract. It's unfortunate that these contracts end today, because I want to reinvest, because I want to wait until that comes, because it's going to soar. But when I was looking at the options, wow, bro.
They're expensive. Because it's like done deal at this point, you know? It's not, it's basically, it's not if but when. I personally think. Like, there's only 3 companies in the contract. Only 2, or in the running, only 2 are American, only 1's fully electric, okay? Like, obviously the government's probably going to want to give something to Ford. We'd be stupid to think they're not going to. That's an American institution at this point. But, like, if you don't think that some of that money is going to Workhorse, you're fucking crazy. That's all I say.
I agree.
Like, what's the worst case scenario? They get a third of it? They just go, you know what? This is a big job. We're gonna give fucking $3 billion to each of these 3 companies. Oh no! That sounds terrible. Give my golden pony $3 billion of government money tomorrow. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm checking stock tweets right now to see if anything else popped up, if we should be looking for anything. Nothing is popping up. What's the volume at right now?
I don't really know. It's kind of hard to...
That is very interesting. I'm very curious. All right, so pushing 10 million.
It's a lot.
Pushing
Not a little.
million, yeah. No, in 2 hours.
Especially when it's a... I mean, this is a $30 stock, you know? It's not a penny stock.
Dude, I love reading tweets that says, lunchtime dip for those pussies who sold. I just love reading stuff like that. It's so funny.
I know. I mean, dude, that's how I feel with Dan. It's so funny. People don't know what I'm talking about on the show, but my buddy Dan, the other day, what was it, Tuesday, he was looking for a last-minute play. I said, if you're going to do anything, make it workhorse. He buys $30 calls for fucking pennies, and then the next day they're worth like $8, right? This morning, Workhorse goes on a little bit of a little jaunt, and he's like, I'm gonna sell all my Workhorse contracts. I'm like, why? Aren't you like $3 in the money? This bitch is going up today. And he's just like, I'm just gonna sell them. I'm down. I need to cover my ass. I'm just gonna sell them. And I'm like, I think you should really wait. And he sold them, and what was it, 10 minutes later, it started fucking galloping. Not, like, literally 10 minutes later, and I've just been tormenting him for the last half an hour, like I'm on Stock Twits, just calling him a paper-handed bitch.
Yeah, because he had a better position than we did, too. He was actually in the money. He had a $30 call, like, really in the money with a $30 call.
He was up 2,500%, and now he'd be up even more.
I know. I'm well aware. He's just a little goofball. It happens. Do not sell right when the market opens. Most likely, or 75% of the time, the market's going to dip down at the fucking beginning of the day.
The morning sell-off. It's a thing. You buy that morning sell-off.
People are so silly. I think you have to learn the hard way. You have to lose the money to actually realize what to do. You can't just like learn and not lose money. You have to lose the money to actually learn.
Yeah. I've lost a bit of money. I mean, too.
Yeah, Workhorse is up.
Yeah, it's up. On Wednesday, I was at 15 grand. Yesterday, I was at 8. You know, like, I lost that, and the entire time, like, yesterday was annoying, but it was so obvious that the world was pushing against the little guy, and I was just like, I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow with low expectations. I'm up 3 grand, you know? So it's just like, just fucking hold on to it. They want to scare you. They want to scare you in the morning when you wake up and you haven't even had breakfast yet.
Oh, he's a fucking goof. What about Fubo? Ticker FUBO.
If I'm going to be real with you about Fubo, little surprised.
Okay.
Because, like, DJ and I were talking about it this morning in the Discord. Like, Fubo took a shit yesterday. Everything took a shit. And then it gapped up $5 today. And, you know, it's like, you want to have that hope in your heart, but that's a big gap, dude. That, like, Fubo was $40 stock, it went up $5. That's like 12% gap. That's a large gap. And it's gone up. I think it's actually, it hasn't it went over high, sell up. This is another one. I mean, this looks like a flag to me. And it looks like it's probably going to go back up. Fubo's heavily shorted. We know that.
Well, Fubo's new ticker should be gap, because it's constantly gapping. Ever since it hit the market in November, it's been constantly gapping.
Yeah. Well, because it's an amazing service, from what I can gather. Like, Dan has Fubo. He loves it. It's expensive, but it's like cable, and now you can bet on your TV soon. Like, how do you not love Fubo? I don't get it.
I know. All right, so that expires for me today too. I do have 10 more contracts. 2 days ago, these contracts hit $10 a piece, and I don't know what I was thinking and why I did not sell out. I really don't fucking know. But this goes back to me saying you're not going to learn shit until you actually lose a bunch of fucking money. And so I lost 10 grand. Like, not lose it because I didn't win it, but it fucking hurts you. So I have 10 contracts for the 55.5 call. That's 455 right now. So just like Workhorse, they're pretty much in sync. Should I just let this ride out until right before close and let Robinhood do its thing?
Have you realized profit from it?
I have, yeah, right now off Fubo, I have 10 contracts left, and my total return is 300%.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's I don't think you're going to see that $10 again, which is very unfortunate. What are they worth right now?
So they're just like Workhorse, super expensive. Mine is the Fubo is $460.
Okay, see, that's still a lot. And
Yeah.
I think I think you'll see a bit of a lunchtime dip. Like, it's going down right now, for sure.
Yeah.
But I think this is another one, I think, like, it looks like it might even want to consolidate for a little bit right here around 44, which is where it's at right now. Just based on this fucking giant red line. Yeah, man, I think people are going to want to rally it, and there's going to be a sell-off at the end of the day. I don't think a huge one, because, again, this stock's a gold mine, I think.
I think so too. It could be the bottom of a cup. You know, like, you know how I feel about my cup and handles. I always try to find cup. This could potentially turn into a cup, but
maybe.
I would love, you know, but luckily for me, actually, no, this one's not expired today, bro. This is expired next Friday.
Oh, yeah. I think you probably just hold on to that.
Ooh.
Or you could try to, so if it pops back up and you can, like, sell a couple, you're a day trader now, baby. You don't even need to be that careful about this anymore. If it pops back up, you could sell a couple and then buy back in. I did that with Workhorse contracts the other day. I don't regret that.
You know what? I'm so silly. I don't know why I thought it was going to be expiring today, but I did sell 5 this morning, so now I only have 10 left. So I'm just going to let Fubo ride, let it do its thing.
I don't think it's going to crash.
No. So Beyond still fucked me. No.
No.
Beyond, my God, like, why?
Beyond didn't fuck you.
Why?
Your ego fucked you. You did not stop on this. After everybody told you, you just wanted to be right, or whatever it was, but you bought in way high, and then you're like, I'm going to average down. I said, that's a bad idea. This is going down. I said that to you. I'm pretty sure on the show.
I think you did too. But I averaged it down to $2. Like, how is this not moving?
You kept throwing money at the problem, dude. It was a sell the news event. Like, it skyrocketed on the Pepsi thing, and then people sold off because they were bag holding from the last time it was at $200.
You know, it's because I wanted to day trade something. I was in such a good position. I was like, you know what? Let me just do something real quick, and I did it. And I was watching it. I could have got out at $100. I could have got out at $300. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. And then I think that I don't know what it was. Maybe
and you just kept throwing money at it. Are you ready to ride or die? It's not coming back up today.
Oh, dude, it's not coming back up. It's fucking expired today. So I had that expired today. I'm gonna lose money on Plug. I'm gonna lose money on and see if they were fucking Snapchat today, which is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
Dude, I think. I mean.
You want to look at
Plug? Yeah, I just pulled it up. Plug's kind of like. I don't know. It's almost like barcoding today, but I think it's hilarious. This is another one Dan cut on. I think cut his losses on.
Yeah.
You clearly have it. This would not surprise me if it popped today, of all day. Because I mean, like, look at the action right now. It's coiling.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I don't know how. Like, I bought my average is 172, which is fucking heartbreaking because it's at 17 cents right now.
Wow.
But like, I don't want to throw any more money into it like I did before. It's just like, it sucks because it was going so well. I had it. This is another one that I just held too long. It was up to all right. So it was the highest it was at was 710. It was at 710 when I fucking had it. And I was like, no, I'll go a little bit higher. And it dropped all the way down to 17 cents.
Jesus. Those are the same numbers in worse arrangement.
Like, it's just, so like now my thing that I'm working on, so I'm finding the stock. I'm making money. I just have to work on the exit points. Find the exit points.
You're so greedy. You're so greedy.
I am super greedy.
Yeah.
You're right.
I've been pretty greedy this week, but I'm also like, okay. All right. It dipped a little bit. Right now, whatever. Right now, my portfolio is at 10K. I'm very happy about that. I have a third of it available. Dude, like, if Workhorse bottoms out today, I'm going to lose $1,000. I'm going to lose that, which is very unfortunate. It's not fucking happening. You know, like, ugh. Just
Yeah, that's not going to expire. Yeah. It's at 170. It is making a nice little push. It is rebounding, which fucking makes me a little bit better inside.
goddamn.
Dude, go to Snap,
Oh.
NSAP.
Look at this though. Like, I mean, like, look at this day. That looks real nice to me. It dipped down just like I said. It looks like it's pushing back. Whew. I think we're in a good one.
Yeah, look at that spike though. Mine looks exactly the same.
Snap, did you say?
Yeah, Snap, NSAP.
Do you mean SNAP?
Yeah, is that what did I say?
NSAP.
Oh.
And also, I know how to spell snap. You always say it to me like I know it.
I do it for the camera, not specifically you. Stop saying that. I said that last time. Because not everybody knows what the tickers are.
Hopefully everybody that's watching the show knows how to spell the word snap.
I hate you. I fucking hate you.
I know you
All
do.
right. So Snap, this one, my average cost is 81 cents. I got in at a pretty good point in the last day. Since yesterday afternoon, it just, yeah.
Yep.
It just won't stop.
It bled.
just won't stop.
Yeah, it peaked and
Just
bled.
kept waiting. But, I went too thin this week, learned that, so stop doing that. We need to just focus maybe one or two contracts at such a good price 3-4 fucking months out. And then wait till it dips down when it's having a red day, re-up at that time. I need to have more contracts in the stocks that I really, really want instead of just one or two and some bullshit, like the ones we did with silver yesterday. Like, why did we do silver? Why did we do this fuck? Oh.
That was an unfortunate group. We all jumped on that, which was dumb. I mean, I think it's actually doesn't look bad.
Yep.
The graph today.
No,
Like
I'm actually up $17. But like, but we shouldn't have done that. Like, that's something I should just sell out of right now and just claim my $17.
I'm down $20. I think we got different silver calls. Yeah, this was dumb. This was like a meme stock thing.
It was a meme stock. You're right.
But it kind of looks like it might meme it up again. Look at BBW as a meme stock. Fucking
Oh my God,
564
yeah.
right now. What's wrong with that?
BBW. BBW. What does it stand for, Brian?
Build a Bear Workshop.
Build a Bear Workshop. This is making us hundreds of dollars right now.
Yeah.
Hundreds in the whole team.
It's so
Making
stupid.
the whole team hundreds right now.
My only regret is I only bought 2. I should have bought 5. Should have bought 5 without a doubt. I'd be up a cool grand right now.
This was just like a random play. So if you guys want to join our Discord, let us know. We have this gigantic trading floor that everyone's constantly throwing out what they're looking for, telling everybody's opinions, and we're going back and forth. It's great. So we have one guy named Frank threw out, like, yo, look out the ticker BBW. And we looked at BBW, and it was Build-A-Bear, and it soared. It went to the contract went from 80 cents to $8 within like an hour and a half.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. Yeah, my contract, I bought 2 of them at 13 cents each, so I spent $26. And hang on, I'll pull up exactly. I still have 1 left. It's gone down. At one point it was worth like $3.50.
No, bro, it was $8. It was $7. $7 was the highest.
Yeah. Bought 2 at 13 cents for $26. Sold 1 at $2.06, so for $206. I still have 1 left, and it's currently worth $118.
Yeah, you're right. It was. Yeah, we bought 2 for $24.
Where did this, bro? I never saw that. That $7 spike must have just been an accident. I think it was it must have been pre-halt because it got halted yesterday.
Yeah, but then it went right down to $3.95 for a minute.
Did it?
Yeah, and then it went to $1.50. So and it's at $1.18 right now. So we're still up 883% as of right now.
It's so silly. Yeah, at one point it was up 35,000%.
So wild.
And I didn't sell because it was like, it's not even greed at this point. I had already locked in 1. It's like I need to see how far this goes since I can't possibly lose money.
Do you know what's a good one right now that's actually curling up to look like a little cup is Twitter. TWTR.
Man, I wish I wasn't bearish on Twitter because I got suckered in by that child porn lawsuit.
I know.
Fucking, if I was bullish on Twitter, that would have made me a grip.
So this is the exact, not exact, because I would actually like it just a little bit more in the future, of what I look for in a stock, because I try to look for patterns. I look for good news for a good company and then certain patterns, you know?
Yeah.
And this could potentially be a nice little cup, because this still could start forming very, very shortly.
Yeah, this looks like, honestly, this looks like it's just going to scoop up to go back up. Next week calls would probably be, let's look at them.
So I actually do have 2 Twitter $50 calls. That's $244 right now that expire the next Friday. I'm up $54 already, average of $217. I don't know if you want to get into those with me, because that's what I thought was the best one.
Oh man, those $55 calls do look. Did you say 55s?
No, 50.
50. 244.
Yeah.
Buying in the money calls.
Yeah, I bought them yesterday, so they were $217 a piece.
You know what? I'm gonna buy one of these $51 calls. Just one.
Well, you're not gonna go with the $50 call?
No. It's
You
like
don't like
fucking.
my
It's
$50
$50 cheaper.
Okay. So you're buying one. What's the Greeks though? So if you guys are into trading options, you guys better be fucking looking at the Greeks. I'm not the best at explaining it. I just have like a rough idea of what everything kind of means. But constantly be looking at your delta and theta, guys.
Yeah, so the way I understand it, delta is how much it goes up for every dollar, how much the value of the cost. So for every dollar Twitter goes up, delta goes up 54 cents. And then gamma basically just gets added to that. So that's another 8 cents. I'm being very basic right now. I don't really understand. And then theta is the burn per day. So like each day, like if this went up $1 overnight, it would go up 62 cents, but then you would subtract the 13 cents from it, so it would be up 49 cents. And then Vega and Rho and implied volatility have impact too, and I don't really understand that.
Yeah, just leave that to Ben.
Oh my god, this is terrible. I should have peed. I have to pee so bad, so you're going to have to talk to people for 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
So we learned a lot. If you guys want to be a part of our Discord, just DM us. Instagram is Trap Stocks. Super easy, Trap Stocks. Send us a DM. We'll send you guys the link. Introduce yourself in the introduction tab. There's a little index that describes everything. So if you're new to trading, you can scroll all the way down, and you can learn from shares, options. We even have like crypto sections. We're not into we're not forex yet. Haven't hit that part. Trading options is the cheapest way to make money, to minimize your spending, and to maximize your gains. But it is kind of like sport betting. We even have a sport betting section. Joelle, yeah, we're going live. Do you want to say hi? So we are going virtual this week because we ended up getting COVID. Pretty sure it's done now. We're going to go get tested right at the end of the day, right after trading is done. Sucks, not going to lie. I think this is the second time that I had it. It lasted about 10 days. Fucking sucks. But workhorse. I wish Brian was here to see this right now. Everybody look at WKHS, workhorse. It is fucking pumping up right now. It broke the high of the day, and it is going. I have it on the 1 minute chart. It's at 37.32. I pretty much stopped looking at my portfolio during the show because I was really sad the last couple of days. At 2 o'clock yesterday, I did not want to fucking talk to anybody. Yeah. I was so mad, so sad. I'm like,
I texted you and I was like, "Hey, are you alive?" Because Fubo fell off a cliff. Fubo fell off. It dropped like $5 before the bell yesterday. Hey, by the way, did I time that dip on Twitter perfectly or what? I've just bought right here.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And then it just popped a little bit. Anyway,
yeah, you're welcome.
I mean, nothing crazy.
Do you still have your Twitter puts?
No, those expired last week.
Cool. I'm glad. Do you like putting puts? I'm not a put dude.
No.
Regardless, I just don't like it.
I think the market's too bullish right now for me to be buying puts. Like I contributed to the GameStop cause by buying puts that expired useless and just went into some bull's pockets to buy more GameStop.
Do you see the workhorse push, bro?
Is it pushing?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about. I can't look at my portfolio because I know it just is like, it's probably moving right now and I just can't stare at it.
Do you maximize your trading view tabs now?
No.
So pretty much what I've been doing this week is every contract that was expiring Friday, I just constantly had up on a different tab. So I was just going back and forth, just clicking. Because I don't have that gigantic 6 computer layout yet.
Yeah. I mean, I have 2 screens and it works fine for me.
Yeah, all right, yeah, that's cool. At least you got the 2 screens going.
I like to click through. That's, click through and type things. That satisfies my ADD. Like, I like just going through and, what's Fubo up to? 44.28. What's Sundial up to? Nobody talked about that today.
Nobody even spoke about that. Yeah, SNDL is Sundial's ticker.
It hit.
It
hit fucking $1.40 yesterday. I've now had 2 times I've had 1,000 shares of Sundial under 70 cents that I got rid of because Sundial's a fucking trash company. But it's getting the push from this shit. It really, really is. It peaked and it consolidated. This is another banned Robinhood stock. You can only buy 1,500 shares. I have one $1 call for July. Let's see what it's worth right now.
For July, wow.
Yeah, I'm up $20 on it.
I had one that was in April. Got rid of it with up $8 or something silly like that. Want to get rid of it. Didn't want to look at it. Got out of my portfolio.
Yeah, I mean, at this point it's July and it's a lotto ticket for sure. It was a $20 lotto, $30 lotto ticket. Which I'm kicking myself because the first time I looked at it and I didn't buy it because I just didn't have any available money months ago. I had like $1,000 in my account. Those $1 calls for July were 18 cents. Yeah, I'd be up fucking $40 on them.
Well, it's unfortunate that WSB kids didn't want to pick another marijuana stock because this is the only marijuana stock that people are even talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you don't make that much in the cannabis stocks. Everyone always asks us, why don't you guys ever talk about cannabis stocks? Well, there's so much more money to be made elsewhere. The last thing I want to do is talk about fucking cannabis stocks.
Yeah, the cannabis stocks are like money traps for the most part. I think Tilray, I just pulled it up, has been TLRY, has been making people some money. It's one of the only cannabis stocks that like moves really, from what I can tell.
$20. What about Grow Generation?
Grow Generations is another one.
Where's that at?
That's at 45.34, so it's actually been tumbling.
Yeah, it took a little tank.
Grow Generations, we've talked about this before. I think this is a solid play because it's not strictly a weed stock. They're selling the hydroponic systems and accessories and such for weed, which is like, that's money, bro.
Especially here in Arizona, and
Yeah.
that's pretty much why we always talk about it. And honestly, looking at the chart right now, it's consolidating. I'm looking at the 1 month, 1 hour. It's consolidating. That could push it in the next couple days.
Possibly.
Unless it drops all the way back down to 40. If it holds right here, this might be a solid play. Well, maybe we should look at some options for that in the future. I'll write that down. I've been starting to write a lot of shit down. I think my Starbucks kind of took a shit today. SBUX.
Can you move your Dunkin' Donuts cup? It's right in front of your camera. Thank you.
SBUX is kind of taking a little shit on me, which is expected, I guess. But I have it for the end of next month.
I think it looks all right. I mean, like, look what just happened. Well, first of all, wow, what happened here? This has just happened.
Oh, Grow Generation?
Was that, no, Starbucks. Was this on January 26th with that earnings? Because it went down from like 105 to...
I got in right after it took a shit. So
Okay.
I was like, oh, perfect time to get in,
Next week's looking good for it. Like, it just dropped. It just took a little dump here after moving up yesterday. Took like a little dump into today, but it looks like it's consolidating. I think it'll go back up.
Oh, I know it's going to go back up. I'm a big dipper, you know that. You call me the big dip.
Davey Big Dip.
Davey Big Dip. Yeah, that's actually really funny. I've done a little bit for my initial investment, but it's okay. A little portfolio's going up, so something else is... All right, what's going up right now, Brian?
Is it Workhorse?
Is Something is moving.
Yep, workhorse, almost $38.
Oh yeah, it's at the $3 mark. Oh,
yeah. At Dan.
Wow.
At Dan. At Dan. Fucking.
At Dan.
Toilet paper cover hands.
Oh, dude, he must be so mad right now. All right,
He's gonna pretend like he isn't, but he should be.
All right, let me check his option that he fucking got rid of.
Bro, it's.
See, this is what's so great about our Discord.
It's worth at least $800 right now.
Bro,
he had $30 calls.
Yeah, pushing 8. Yeah.
I know. I know how to do the math.
Oh my god.
And what he said, he sold it for like, what do you say, 3, 2?
Below 5.
Below 5, and it's pushing 8. Bro, look at this fucking chart. How does this not make you fully erect?
I know, dude. Luckily, I did re-up more when that big dip right in the fucking middle. You see that in the 1 minute chart? From yesterday? I read up there.
This is another one I shouldn't have probably should have just held a little bit more to sell at higher, but whatever.
It's
oh my god,
okay.
that looks amazing.
I know. I sold 5 this morning too, shouldn't have done it.
It's okay, you gotta realize profit.
I did. I wanted to secure a little bit of money because they're all fucking expiring today. And so we're still kind of learning with the options. We're like a month deep right now. Granted, we're making a killing off it, but still have to want to learn.
I just can't. I cannot complain. I mean, I learned a hard lesson with Purple when I literally threw away $1,500. Seems like you're about to learn it with Beyond, but like, I vowed it's never. You know how tempting it's been? The other day when Workhorse was running, I wanted to dump a couple grand in when calls were like $3, right? But I was just like, just wait, realize profit. You know it's going to cool down, which it did, and then I bought back.
Yep. Yeah. I know.
Okay, here's the one I'm really excited about. I think I want to wrap up pretty soon. I actually have a job today at noon, which sucks. And I'm
shit.
Yeah, it's a repeat customer, so I was like, yeah, I'll come down. She hired me for 2:30, and then yesterday she's like, could you come by earlier? And I was like, when's earlier? She's like, 9? No, sorry, I gotta record. And then I was like, I guess I could do noon, which I don't really want to do. She's over by you. She's like in fucking Chandler. Dude, okay, UWMC is what I want to talk about before we sign off, if that's cool.
Yeah, let's do it.
UWMC today had a little bit of a dick tease pop up to 1025, and it went back down. I am loaded up on UWMC calls for February. No,
19th?
Feb 19.
Yep.
Oh, God, I might even buy more at this point. Oh.
It's at 20 cents. I know, it did drop just a wee bit if we wanted to get in. I have 85 fucking contracts.
Yeah, I think I have 44 right now. Okay, so here's the thing with UWMC. This is one I'm actually up right now, which is hilarious. UWMC, huge SPAC, second biggest mortgage company in the country, first biggest wholesale mortgage company. We've talked about it before. Just found out yesterday that their earnings is February 3rd. So like, if there's not at least a run up before a sell-off, I'm expecting a pretty big pop. They're gonna post like $2 billion profit. Like the CEO's just like, we had a great third quarter and we had an even better fourth quarter. I'm pretty sure he said that, and their third quarter was like 1.6 billion. It's like, this shit's gonna fucking, if it doesn't blow up on hype alone next week, I'm gonna be shocked. But Wednesday, it's happening. That's earnings call. Our calls are for the 19th, 2 weeks after it. Like, Lord only knows what's gonna happen. Worst case scenario, I'm losing $1,000 on the 19th, I guess. But like, I think it should go up at least a couple bucks.
Bro, it should literally start popping right this second. If you get one more green candle right here on let's look at the 1 second calendar, the chart, and then go back to the 1 minute. If we get one more green candle, bro, that's gonna go up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the options right now. You can get in the money calls for $1.33 for mid-month. That's dirt cheap.
I know, it's so cheap.
It's so cheap. Yeah.
All right, bro. Well, this was awesome.
That was a good one. Another one. This is our first week ever streaming every day, and I think it was great. We need more terp sticks. I need more weed. I just ground up the last of mine, and I got my sponsorship Monday. We smoke a lot of weed during the show.
We do. Cool. I'm going to be on in the Discord group chat if anybody else wants to come and kick it with us. We have like 10 people pretty much at all times. Until Monday, guys, we'll see you guys later.
We'll see you later.